마이크 테스트, 마이크 테스트. 하나, 둘, 셋, 하나, 둘, 셋, 마이크 테스트. 마이크 테스트를 하고 있습니다. 으차. 물을 마시고 마이크 테스트를 냥냥냥 냥냥냥. 여기 냥냥냥. 자, 아, 오랜만에 미쳐라. 떨립니다. 후후후. 으차. 불러오는 중, 불러오는 중.
Another murder by the horrid beast.
What can I do?
Nilt on the Peyran falls victim.
벌집. 힘 샌드위치를 여기다가 넣어놓고
Cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again. Citizens, beware of the...
No point complaining.
탄약으로 한 다음에 오랜만에 해서 소지품 같은 거 좀 정리를 해야 될 것 같아요. 지금 내 칼이 이리스랑 여기 있네. 중독 화상 출혈을 박아야 되는데 칼에 어차 방어력 관통, 방어력 관통. 화상 얘랑 출혈이 화상이랑 출혈이 은근히 없네요. 자, 돈은 7만원 정도 있고 이 정도면 됐나? 티가 안 나. 장갑이랑 부츠나 바지에 염색을 하는 게 그렇게 티가 안 나요. 역시 위에 가보면 제일 티나는군. 여기서 더 업그레이드가 가능할까? 으차. 안 되겠죠? 그랜드 마스터 전설의 전설의 만티코어 갑옷. 그랜드 마스터. 만티코어 갑옷도 알려준 것 같은데? 만티코어 왜 없지? 아, 이거 잠시 여기를 이렇게 넣고 딴 건 다 했고 아차
Citizens, beware of the beast.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
그랜드 마스터 곰, 그리핀, 늑대, 살쾡이 하나가 더 있지 않아? 이상하네. 아, 그냥 전설의 만티코어이구나. 그렇군요.
What do you have on offer?
그리고 딴 건 다 팔았으니까 산청용에 제작 건들릿을 아마 건들릿은 했고 부추를 했나? 부추했고 하이를 했나? 하이 하나 안 했구나. 하이만 하면 돼. 하이를 하려면 디메리티움 판이 있어야 되고 디메리티움 판 아니면 이게 두 개가 있어야 되고 좋아 이렇게 저게 뭐지? 항동 강석 항동 강석을 찾아라. 있다. 이게 왜 없는 거야? 뭐야? 야. 우와. 하나, 황동강서 하나만 더 있어야 돼. 으차. 휴. 자, 이렇게 하나 더 하면은 좋아. 하이.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
좋아. 하이도 됐고, 그렇다면 이제 그랜드마스터 완벽해요. 호호호호호. 이게 더 강화돼야 되는데. 완전히 충전된 검으로 적을 죽여야 되는데. 이 에이론 라이터가 참 힘드네요. 자, 이제 퀘스트. 어떤 기사 이야기. 카스텔 라벨로는 약간 떨어진 곳에서 게롤트는 제이콥이라는 나무꾼이 붙인 공고를 발견했다. 이 나무꾼은 주문을 두려워하지 않는 사람, 마녀와 맞설 수 있는 사람을 찾고 있었다. 이거를 이쪽 위치로 할까? 뿅. 이쪽 위치가 어떤지. 이게 더 마음에 들어.
Fine meats available from the butcher in San Sebastian. Fresh sausage, tripe,
이게
and
더
other
낫지 않아요?
Doubt her man will ever be sober.
이거 하러 가야지.
To be honest, every last man Jacques in these parts has but wine and wind.
나무꾼 제이콥을 만나러 가자. 아, 음악 좋아요. 빠른 여행. 제이콥을 만나러 가보자.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me,
제이콥이 어디 있을까냐요? 무비 화면 조정을 해주고. 아, 제이콥이 이런 데 있네요. 오.
Godspeed bum poked. You must hang on, milady.
You Jacob?
제이콥? 어라?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say?
위쳐.
Like in Luis Herrera's
나는
tales and fables.
위쳐다.
Luckier than a green, bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend.
다프네?
But you could lift the curse.
저주받은 소녀? 다프네라면은 그리스 신화에서 나무로 변한 그 여성 같은데.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none
턱을
of your talking
패준대요.
concern.
아!
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took.
나무를 하러
Edge
왔는데
burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth.
피!
My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's tales and fables.
하이 하이 어서와요.
Second
편집
edition,
루비 잘
lamented
짜죠.
in octavo.
오늘 루비가
Those tales by heart.
아유.
My nan read them
더워서
to put
그래.
me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
오늘 정말
Got me
더워요.
curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
루비도 저도 더워요.
Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes,
비꼬고
true, the
있어.
times are crud.
맞아, 옆에
But
늑대기
I see this
멋있다.
as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight
도끼로
and
찍었는데
noble
피가
lord,
나오다.
and the
와.
path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
나무를 살펴볼게요.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now. Give me a bit longer, Lady Daphne.
피 흘리는 나무. 진짜 나무가 피를 흘리는 것 같은데 여기 보니까? 조사기가 안 뜨나 왜?
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
아,
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places.
진짜 나무가 피를
Medallions sound
흘리고
like
있어요.
crazy. Intense magic at work here.
속삭이는 소리도 들려. 어떤 여성이 울고 있는 소리도 들려.
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. The bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
더 뭘 조사해야 되지?
actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too.
아니,
The
내가
bark
흘린 거 아니에요.
resembles
내가 도끼를
hypertrophic
찍은 것도
scars in
아니고.
places. Medallions humming like crazy.
아, 여기
Intense
뭔가
magic at
있군.
work here. Logger was making good time. Strange though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
혼자 떨어져 있는 나무. 여기 나무 다 뱄는데 이 나무만. 어차.
And did you look at the tree close?
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible.
나무가 울고 있어.
Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
이게 넘어지려고 그래갖고.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth has
가레스는
to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
마녀를 죽이려
Let me
했는데
guess, he never returned.
돌아오지 못했고.
He did not. She stood here day upon day, night upon night,
다프네
trying
아가씨는
to
여기 서
spy him.
있었다.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
자, 이야기책을 받았습니다. 다프네의 망령. 가레스경과 다프네 아가씨는 사랑했다. 장인 어른의 허락을 얻기 위해서는 7가지 도전 과제를 해내야 했다. 7번째 과제는 매우 어려웠다. 마녀가 사는 살쾡이 바위로 와서 가뭄으로 괴롭히는 것을 그만해달라고 설득해야 했다. 가레스는 마녀 앞에서 무릎을 굽힐 생각이 전혀 없었고, 가레스는 마녀를 협박해서 저주를 풀어달라고 했는데, 가레스는 돌아오지 못했고, 다프네는 언덕 위에서 기다렸다. 마침내 다프네는 나무로 변했고, 오래오래 계속 기다렸다. 그 나무에 도끼를 휘둘리면 상처에서 피가 흘러내리는 것을 볼 수 있다. 기다리고 있다. 시간이 흘러 모두가 다프네를 잊었다. 그리스 로마 신화에서도 다프네가 있잖아요. 그 다프네는 갑자기 기억이 안 나. 누굴 피하려다가 나무가 됐더라? 위험한 순간을 벗어나게 해달라고 그 강의 요정한테 빌어갖고 나무가 됐던 것 같은데. 보자. 자, 아니 이거 왜 이렇게 또 빨간색이 언제 이렇게 되어 있는 거야? 저 이런 거 너무 싫어요. 자, 여기서 지금 다프네를 봐야지. 잠깐만, 다프네 어디 있어? 다프네는 정령으로 찾아야 되나? 아니네. 다프네는 어디서 찾아야 하나? 저주받은 존재. 아니네. 잔존생물? 관리인. 이 관리인이 너무 셌어요. 동글쟁이. 누군지 기억 안 나. 다프네가 여기도 없고. 어디 있냐? 악령? 다프네의 망령이 악령이에요. 와, 망령 기둥. 투생이 있는 동안 게롤트는 여자 수목 변형체에 관련해 흥미로운 사건에 엮이게 되었다. 여자가 나무로 변했다. 헐. 악령이야. 악령이었어. 다프네는 악령이에요. 무서워라. 오차. 악령 찾으러 갑니다. 저장하고. 루변 숨었어. 와, 애들이 뛰어논다. 와, 더워. 더워.
Nothing doing. Something reeks around here.
애들은 왜 이렇게 뛰어도는지 몰라. 더운데. 야, 덥다. 뛰지 마라. 꼬맹이들아. 저기요, 나 아무것도 안 했어요. 왜 놀라?
Slithering snake by the leg.
살쾡이 바위로 가야 되는데 이거 이 내비게이션이 바뀌어버려야 돼. 어머나 어머나 어머나. 우와! 오케이. 살쾡이 바위를 오, 무서워. 음악 왜? 음악 엄청 무서운데 갑자기?
A hut. The witches.
딸기. 뭐야 이 요리 음식은? 수제 고추 보드카. 오, 고추로 만드는 술이라니.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller though. Guess I'll look around.
오, 집이 아늑한데요?
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
서양 뚝불의 적절한 복용에 대하여 의료 목적으로 사용한다. 이 약초의 잎을 피부에 사용하면 중상, 부상, 염증을 치료할 수 있다. 탕약으로 다리면 감기, 배앓이, 시국함, 어라. 나 지금 식욕 없으니까 이거 좀 다려 먹어야 되겠네. 하늘색 염료 제조 방법을. 아버니스의 책. 메이지 협회는 이 책을 금지했습니다. 신체의 변형에 대하여. 남의 집에 와서 줍줍하고 있어요.
Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
오호.
Bones ground into dust.
뼈가 가루 났군. 뼈가루. 이 가죽이 왠지 모양 이상해서 나중에 조사하려고. 왠지 뭐가 우 하고 있는 표정 같은 가죽 아니에요? 뒤에 누가 있나? 오.
A wall of spell enhancements or trophies.
뒤에 누가 갑자기 나타날 것 같아.
Arrow broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch of a grapevine.
포도나무
Need to
가지.
ensure a good harvest or a bad one.
인형.
Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
손수건은
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
챙겼나?
None but feral cats stray in here most often.
어머,
Yet it
뒤에서
seems
갑자기
I
나타냈죠.
afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
어? 싸고 싶진
Already
않은데.
found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you
시간
waste your
낭비야?
time. The old tales. Did your nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
사랑과 그리움.
The Lady's Night. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart.
뭐야? 가레스경이 바람을 폈어?
It came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
Tragic fate befell him along the way.
아,
You had
돌아가다가?
anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
이 무슨 삼각관계인가? 저주를
What
풀어주지
if I
않겠어?
asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
가능할 좀 존중을 담아서 내가 이렇게 빌기는 좀 말이 좀 그렇지만 부탁할게.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my heart, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one.
우리 루비 오랜만에 꿀잠 잤죠?
None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost. Can erase the suffering she has endured.
이하고 왠지 싸우기가 싫어서.
We cannot bring her back to life. But I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
좋아.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair is
한번
yours.
믿어보자, 널. 더우니까 자는 거예요. 저도 진짜 더우니까 잠만 자게 돼요.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
얘한테 순순히 이렇게 한 게 나중에 뭐 돌아오진 않겠죠? 내 머리카락도 줬는데 설마 나쁜 일을 하진 않겠지. 내가 무릎도 꿇었다고. 아! 안 돼! 아, 떨어졌는데 동굴을 발견. 하나, 이런. 아야. 아, 안 돼, 안 돼, 안 돼. 안 돼. 아, 오랜만에 패드를 하니까는 못 싸우고 있어. 이 근처인데? 아닌가? 어? 그건 아닌가? 여기구나. 오케이. 어렵진 않고. 아야! 떨어져. 아, 오랜만에 패드 조정이라 그러지. 여기 일어났죠?
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains.
여기
These then.
세수예요?
Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he just fall from a height?
루비
Back
세수였냐?
to the tree. Lift the curse.
아, 더워. 아, 저도 지금 너무 더워지네요. 아, 우리 강자. 저거 뭐야? 무슨 개가 불을 뿜고 다녀. 그것도 노란색 불. 아, 충전이 7분이 안 되는데 아깝다. 충전을 만땅으로 해야지 칼이 성장하는데 말이에요. 쟤네들랑 싸워서 칼 좀 충전시켜볼까? 오케이. 안돼! 한 대 맞아서.
How you like that silver?
아, 직사킬이 지금 뜨면 어떡해. 한 대만 더 맞으면은 이게 만땅이 되는데. 아쉽. 구멍이 우는 소리가. 루비 더위 먹었죠요? 나도 더위 먹었죠요. 누가 더? 응? 여기서 잠깐만. 아침까지. 오케이. 어이야. 아침에 대열.
You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
아, 더워. 아, 진짜 너무 더워요. 오늘 열대야 최고라는데.
Free her by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all.
나는 반쯤 더위를 먹은 것 같아.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
아, 더워.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
아마 검을 뽑게 되겠죠.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
우와. 더워 죽겠네. 불
Behold,
붙어야 돼.
a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
아, 그 남자 바람 펴서 널 떠나려고 그랬죠. 그래도 너한테 돌아오려다가 말려봐.
My Gareth. He shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
거짓말 해야 되나? 거짓말을 하자.
Gareth remained faithful to the end of his days.
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long.
그래, 떠나.
I've suffered too much, and now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me, for standing vigil at my feet.
오, 평화롭게 떠나. 다행이다. 평화롭게
I
떠났어.
did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her, but I guess it was not to be.
다시 살려내기로는 좀 힘들지 않을까.
Happily ever after doesn't often happen in life.
오래오래
sadly.
행복하게 살았습니다.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
오래오래
Thanks.
행복하게 살고
Take care of
싶죠.
yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think.
오,
Put
다행히
this
안 싸우고
straight in my
끝났어요.
head.
누구야? 자, 다행히 싸우지 않고 끝났으니 메인 케어라고 해야지. 이제 슬슬 메인 캐를 하러 갑시다. 오!
Take it easy.
와, 밤하늘 진짜 이쁘다. 보름달, 와. 야, 역시 투생은 이런 게 완전히 너무 멋있다. 달도 밝고, 와. 멋있다. 루비야, 멋있다, 이거. 신님? 관심 어때요? 솔직히 스카이림은 2인비 없으면 풍경이 좀 그렇게까지 화려하지 않... 저 퀘스트가 있다. 뭐지? 이 물음표는?
Hey, over here, please.
응? 뭐냐? 왜?
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble.
거미?
The spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud.
중간에
Look
들려서
into it.
캐스트를 좀 하고. 거미 처리하면서
Shall be better than fine. I must insist, Count. You'll be much the safer with us at your side.
칼을 좀
Or not, you've still to bust your
강하게 만들어야겠어.
lurks in these wine.
오케이. 처음으로 칼이 강해졌다. 나이스. 아이고 안돼. 안돼. 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 오케이. 오케이. 칼 강해졌고. 자, 지금 에이론데이트의 지금 공격력이 최대가 961인데 음, 961이고 저기 이 캐릭터 피해 수치가 다음만큼 증가한다가 4네 30까지 제한되긴 하는데 일단은 아야! 아, 5번. 오케이, 10번. 오케이. 이제 한 마리. 아, 안 돼. 그래서, 아홉. 한 방 남았는데, 이런. 한 방만 치면은, 아쉽다. 어쨌든 봅시다. 오, 6까지 올랐어요. 오호. 최대가 961이었는데 조금 더 올랐네. 충전될 만큼의 공격력이 연구에 추가됩니다. 좋아. 어느 정도 성공했어. 역시 잡목을 때려잡는 게 공격력 업 시키는데 좋군요.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods! And you too, of course.
Why trade? Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading.
근무 중에 술을 마셔도 아무도 뭐라 하지 않으니까요. 와, 꿀의 직장이다.
Makes sense. And the world's always a
취한
bit more
상태에선
bearable
세상이
than buzz.
조금은 더 아름답게 보이니까.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
오라. 오호. 르다니아 약초, 르다니아 약초랑 체리 코디알이랑 맨드레이크 코디알. 이 정도면 되지 않나? 오케이.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
썰렁. 어차.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
다시 말을 타고 가볼까요? 와, 다리 이쁘다. 우와, 냥냥냥 홀라 자리에 하이하이 냥냥냥 홀라 오냐. 응? 뭐지? 이거 아닌가? 특이한 거네?
That's it, Roach.
어차. 자, 보자. 더 빨리 달려라. 아,
Faster.
그러고 보니 머리 좀 다듬어야 되는데.
Hey there.
여기 대장간이 있죠. 오늘은 머리를 안 다듬었어요.
A professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
머리 좀 다듬어야 하는데.
What have you got there?
오. 뭐 이거면 되겠지?
So long.
So long.
In the heft of man and a mighty cry, I pound steel and watch sparks.
머리 스타일 안 바꿔도 되겠죠? 바꿀까? 자, 여기 있다. 눈피가 갑자기 커졌어. 오랜만에 메인 캐스트. 오, 루프. 기사 형제들에게 자신의 멋진 솜씨를 뽐내다가 자신의 검에 사망하다. 이런. 질투에 먼 연인에게 칼에 찔려 죽다. 이 뭐야 이거. 무거운 곳을 옮기던 것을 지겼지만 이번엔 너무 무거웠다. 앙그렛에서 인기는 호박꽃 놀이에 여러 조를 이둔 사람들이 호박을 받고 놀이 창한자. 왜 죽었는지는 안 나와 있고. 아데마르타 공작 부인의 군중 소설리스. 평범한 사람들의 소원을 들어주다. 좋은 사람이네요.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
무덤이 왜 이렇게 난장판으로 나와있냐? 회기표를 사랑하다. 그로 인해 죽음을 맞이하다. 뭐냐? 아나 누구세요? 안돼 불이. 안 돼. 아, 안 돼. 다 잡았나? 아. 황금 접시 주웠어. 아. 묘비를 좀 읽어볼까 했는데. 카롤리나 스타하라. 약자들을 죽이는 게 뭐가 재밌어. 피를 흘리게 하고 왕의 피를 흘리라고. 피를 흘리게 하고 싶으면 왕의 피를 흘리라고. 왜 이게 두 번이나 써있지? 일단 이거는 번역 오류인가? 진돈? 똑똑.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
똑똑똑. 야, 문 열어! 문 열어! 설마 여긴가? 아우 아우! 제대로 뛰어내린 것 같긴 한데. 왜 빨간색이지?
Bones. Geekymores must have tunneled into the grave. Geekymores.
아, 아파! 아야!
Geekymore eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
제가 될 때까지 태워버리자.
Some stench.
오, 직사킬 나왔음. 쏙. 여기서는 아드. 오케이, 나이스. 오케이. 오, 이 분위기는 뭐죠?
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend
왜
in the
화면이
river.
약간
Body was
깜찍
chopped
느낌이
in
나는 걸
pieces.
봤죠?
3 of those pieces were hands. And with the ring seemed the odd one out, but Bruxa had taken an interest in it.
그죠? 화면이 조금 끊기는 느낌 나죠? 프로그램이 약간 좀 렉 먹었나? 전투는 안 그런 것 같은데.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole
신체 조직
body
일부만 있다면
experiences.
그 신체가
How's it work?
경험했던 걸
Need
살린다고?
any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of
최후의 수단.
it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to
우리가 만나고자 한 애를 소환할 수 있는 애가 있는데 걔를 만나려면 위험하다. 그래서 이 방법이 탄약 만드는 게 쉽겠죠?
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands. The closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
도움을 요청. 저 손 놔두고 가도 되는 거래요. 아우, 엄마 손 움직여.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned, him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
술 먹자고? 에이, 한잔 하지 뭐.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to
뮤지에서
themselves.
남의 무덤을 깔고 앉아서 술 먹자니.
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my
뭔가 함정 같은 느낌도 드는데.
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count.
잠깐, 쟤는 마시지 않는데?
If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
쟤는 마시지 않는데 뭔가 함정인가 지금 이거?
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
맞습니다. 제가 잘못 본 건가?
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
반전망령을 잡으러 가야 되겠네요.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they have highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
자. 도감. 아이고. 반전망령을 봅시다. 오, 다프네 망령의 색깔이 나왔네요. 뭐라? 응? 이건 아닌데. 여기 있다. 반전망령에 대항하는 최선의 방어책은 침착하고 조용하게 있는 것이다. 네크로파지 교정이랑 이근이랑 이르텐. 위처가 멸종시켰다고 되어 있는데. 말과 검을 들고 싸우자 사모하다. 말은 왜 들어? 발레니라의 가호를 받아 공국 전역에서 가장 모호한 기술적 문제들을 해결하다. 묘비들 읽고 있으니 참 좀 웃기네요. 묘비가 사라졌다. 이제 묘비를 찾자. 묘비를 찾자. 그렇지. 그러고 보니까 반장이 이것도 나쁘지 않은 것 같긴 하네요. 이쁜데? 내 거보다 더 이쁜데? 이게 더 이쁜데요? 왠지 멋있다. 로치가 멋있어졌어요.
That's it, Roach.
심심하면 안장 좀 사줘야겠네. 안장이 멋있다 이거.
I think I shall say Titter it and go hunt the sheep.
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about?
여기 퀘스트가 있다. 오, 나중에 와서 해야지 저거. 미안해요. 나중에 올게요. 퀘스트 한번 잡으면 오래 갈 것 같아서. 아니야.
What now, you piece of
이런. 오케이.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
오케이. 좋아요. 잘 되고 있죠? 한 3마리 정도 같이 덤벼야지 이게 점수가 더 붙네.
Regis' Raven wasn't lying. Spoons.
오케이, 오케이. 야! 한 번만 더 때려. 오케이. 아주 좋아요. 후하하하. 지금 이제 5호 10단계까지 올라왔어요. 숟가락들.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm, a message, trying to tell me something.
바람에 움직이는 숟가락들. 오.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
저주 같군. 좋아. 돈 글자들.
Somebody's clearly obsessed.
강박증.
Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. The pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
숟가락이에요.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship
섬세한
must have
숟가락.
graced a rich man's table.
얼룩진 일기. 어지럼증에 시달리고 있다. 약을 주었지만 털? 가슴에서 털이 자라고 있다. 어지럽다. 숟가락들. 숟가락이 없다. 아!
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary.
괴물을 어지러워서 약초를 먹었는데 괴물이 되었다는 건가? 숟가락. 온통 숟가락들.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
평범한 사람이었는데 어지러워서 약을 먹었더니 괴물이 되어버린 걸까요?
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
밥을 먹을 수가 없었고.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
숟가락은 엄청 많고.
Key.
숟가락 열쇠.
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
경매에 올라온 해당 물품 중 꽝조롱 주인 스미골 서키스의 소유. 앤틱한 숟가락 열쇠로 1210년 제작되었다.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Right arm bit right off.
오른팔.
Teeth all knocked out.
억지로 먹이려
Somebody tried
했는데
to force feed him.
안 됐고.
Broken neck.
목이
Indentation in the
부러졌고.
skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
아무도 나와 식사를 하지 않을 것이다.
Scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
숟가락이 너무 많아. 사가가는 편지. 와, 악당을 추적한 일로 생기를 꾸리고 있다. 약초학자가 문제인 건가? 약초학자가 도대체 뭔 약을 줬길래 이 사람이 이렇게 고통받는 걸까요?
Does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. What I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Table's set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. It's been trying desperately to lift it. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands. And their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
숨어서 기다리자고? 좋은 자리가 있다. 대바대에서 이런 데에서 많이 숨었는데. 히히히히. 하지만 뭐 하는 거야? 보지마, 보지마. 이? 공격 불쌍하잖아, 왠지.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help?
I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
저주의 문장.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
숟가락 혹시?
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
아, 이런. 나도 지금 중독돼.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
아래? 어디야? 야, 넌 싸울 시간 없구는. 봅시다. 저주가 풀렸을까요?
Easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
풀린 것 같은데.
I'll take you someplace safe.
오, 친절해요, 나는.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever.
100년 넘게?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in
와,
good
나 너무
hands.
착하다. 오케이.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
내 집에 데려다 줬어. 와. 나도 내 집에서 밥 한 번 먹어본 적이 없는데. 헤헤헤헤. 그렇구니 나 가부코치대. 맞다. 무기거치대. 가부코치대가 2개 정도 더 있단 말이에요. 그림을 좀 몇 개 사놓는 것도 더 좋겠는데. 그림을 좀 사야겠어.
Wolf himself.
그렇군. 여기 약초정원이 어디 있었는데 어디였더라?
I forgot her, you know. She's fit to wed.
여기인가? 오, 여기다. 오! 이 겨울 버티가야 여기 있다니. 겨울버치 어디서 구하나 하고 있었는데 겨울버치가 여기 있었어. 애기 똥풀, 미나리, 골리, 푸구. 나이스한데? 완전 나이스한데요? 연금술. 보자. 오호. 겨울버치랑, 오호, 겨울버치가 여기 있으니까 완전 좋다. 오, 푸른 연꽃, 오호. 적색. 적색을 만들어야 돼. 일단 루게도를 많이 만들어야 되는데 잠시. 오, 염료. 염료도 있어요. 분홍색, 노란색. 아, 분홍색이 좋은데. 물궤도가 있어야 되니까 만들기가 어려워. 어둠의 정수를 도대체 어디서 팔아야 되는지 정말 모르겠다니까요. 하얀 갈매기나 많이 만들어줘야지. 하얀 갈매기가 얼마나 많이 필요한지 그냥. 탕약은 안 되고, 포션. 이 빨간색이 뭐지? 버밀리온. 오케이. 파란색 2개. 파란색 비트비올인가? 아닌가? 아니네요. 아, 비트리올 아니었죠. 비트리올 말고 파란색이 에테르인가? 에테르 같아. 일단 만들기. 맞네. 폭탄 다 만들었다. 나이스. 탄약은 요거 2개만 있으면 되는데 보름달은 이게 없어서 못 만들고, 자, 염료 지금 뭐 필요 없고 당장 뭐 필요는 없네요. 가야지. 퀘스트하러. 뿅. 자, 레지스에게 돌아갑니다. 똑똑똑. 오케이.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. We are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. That stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True. But I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I.
분노 조절 장애가 있습니다.
If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
분노 뱀파이어는 분노 조절 장애가 있군요.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right. So what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshamutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall
200년 동안 갇혀 있었던. 오.
See no reason to dawdle. Teshamutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
마지막으로 뭐가 필요해?
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Teshamutna. My head's spinning already, and you're...
오, 친구가 맛있는 냄새가 난다고.
And you're starting to scare me.
친구가 나한테서 맛있는 냄새가 난다고 할 때는 도대체 어떻게 해야 되는 것일까? 뭐라? 우와.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
빨리 가자.
You lead.
누군가의 시신이?
Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
an ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
오.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our realm to this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
뭔가 이상한 걸 얻긴 얻었는데.
Human husbandry and care. This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. morally suspect it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
통제시켜. 우와, 잘못 터뜨렸다.
Glyphs are carved into the rock, coated with blood used to be. They mean something?
They're emblems, symbols of, well, what you would call tribes, dispersed throughout the world after the conjunction. My ancestors placed them here to remind us of where we came from.
뱀 모양이에요?
What's this symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet, those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
Seems your kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe and Deadlove's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Cells? Who for?
Ah, disgraceful. Excruciating, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
And this one? Which tribe's this?
Garisham. My tribe and Deadlove's. We both remained in this part of the world.
Whose is this glyph?
Amarim. They ventured beyond the sea.
조사할 게 엄청 많네요. 이거는 증파의 상징이라 그랬고,
symbol mean?
It's the symbol of the Tedet. Those who went east beyond the Blue Mountains.
왠지 무서워.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock, live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then. Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death in it.
포차.
Attracted necrophages.
일단 미끼를 놓고 부시고 나야 되는. 아, 냄새 퍼지는 게.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. Meat's stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
오케이. 아이고 잘못했다. 딴 거 누르려 했는데 실수했어요.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
That the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
친구를 가두고 친구가 열받으면은 그 피를
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm down. Somehow.
Please,
안 돼!
We must force through this, that is all.
Smell the blood.
터지는데 진짜 싫어.
bother me. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Never expected it to be like that. You didn't tell me.
We need not discuss it.
But we do. Because if I'd known you were going to subject yourself to torture...
What would you have done?
Found Dettlaff some other way.
I did not wish you to use any other way. Did that occur to you?
No, because I thought no being would ever willingly subject itself to that kind of pain. You vampires aren't any different from us in that regard.
I told you, the pain is my way of paying my debt. The enormous debt I owe Dettlaff. If I had to do it again, I would, in a heartbeat.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well.
그런
In that case,
그런 게임을 내가 했던가? 글쎄? 혹시 테일즈 러너? 테일즈 러너는 전 안 했는데 해본 적이 없습니다. 테일즈 러너요? 테일즈 러너는 저는 해본 적이 없어요. 그거 뛰어가는 그런 류의 게임은 제가 못해서.
Excuse me. I shall only take a moment.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir, you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Ah, fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
어떤 사람은 친구랑 됐고 아쉽나요? 어쩔 수 없죠. 테일즈 러너 같은 건 못해. 어려워서.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Dettlaff?
진짜? 우리 비계 좋지 않다.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
이 사람이랑 저 사람이랑 친구인 것 같던데.
But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
목표물에? 왜 죽였냐고 이해가 안 가.
Awake at last. You ride like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him, still killed him, chopped up his corpse, and he was overcome with fury, remorse, cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix. Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the port district. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad.
손을 잘라낸 이후의 기억도 남아있는
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
오. 아이들은 일하는 곳에서 장난감을 붙여준다. 나는 퀘스트를 하러 가야 되겠다. 오케이. 자. 세탁기.
Whatever's the problem, kind
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather? I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots, go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
어른 셋이 부탁이 애한테
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go
협박을
back
하고
where you came
있어.
from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well. Which is all the same to me.
We'll break your legs, vagrant! Teach everybody how to stop doors and sheets! All together, on 3!
이라이! 안 돼, 안 돼! 아!
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business.
나 얻어 터졌죠. 아, 나 왜 주먹 싸움을 못해요?
Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
고민이다.
I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
협상을
All
해보자.
right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
안 돼, 이거는 너무하잖아.
That's not even worth the spit I'd need to use to discuss it. Out of the question. Quite simply, no.
돈은 못 내겠는데?
Just one problem. Don't have the coin. See if I can't get some, then come back.
I shall patiently await your return.
잠깐만.
Well, greetings, noble sir.
치면을 걸어볼까,
Please,
이번에는?
take a seat. Tell me, good sir, have you gathered the sum we spoke of?
Just one problem. Don't have the coin.
Ah,
See if I
이런.
can't get some, then come back.
I shall patiently await your return.
잠시만요, 이거. 불러와야겠어. 여기서 불러와야 되겠어요. 아! 오메기가 무슨 돈을 이렇게 밝혀. 칼 좋은 거 하나가 500원인데. 와.
You little fart. So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun?
You can't blame me.
Fickle weather.
A far-fetched.
자, 이거 건너뛰고.
Just who this?
All you need to know is, long as I'm here, you're not gonna touch the boy.
Is that so? Then we'll come find him once you're gone.
Try it, and I'll find you.
Is that a threat?
Yep. Leave the kid be and piss off.
Oh no. No northern sheep diddler insults us. We'll pummel the swine first, then spank the piglet. Get him!
It's not allowed, that kind of feast.
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats.
I'll take him from the left.
Stay together. At least try to.
Yeah.
You, comrade.
야! 오케이, 이번엔 이겼다.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast. On Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men. What are they doing?
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to
야,
teach them how to
이번엔
impede
이겼다.
official touchy
와.
business. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
자,
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
신발이 깨끗하다기보다 멋스러웠어.
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed.
How much? What? Got it.
Expand my... I should think so.
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know. For free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. As you wish, sir. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort. And piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me.
레지스가 나보다 훨씬 더 착하네요.
But You won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Aww. 레지스를 따라가 봅시다.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned.
장난감 가게? 까마귀가 엄청나요.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
헐.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
끔찍하게 지루해. 빈집털이. CCTV가 없다면 참으로 효과적일 텐데.
Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
장난감 가게? 태거 공지. 외체가 연체되었으므로 태거할 수 있다.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
장난감 가게 아저씨께 펴내는 편지. 아이들의 꿈.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
장난감.
Somebody fixed this recently.
It's rather disturbing.
오, 깜짝이야.
Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
저 얼굴이 신경 쓰이긴 하네요. 편지?
Detlef van der Eretane, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire.
레나워드란 여자가 약점이라는 걸 알고 있다.
Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into it.
협박을 당했구나.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
레나워드.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was
인간 여자랑?
Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
냥냥?
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Because 이 게임은 위쳐입니다.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
살인사건을 수사 중인
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
오. 단서를 더 찾아야 돼.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renawed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Nice little trinket.
어디서 만났을까? 저 얼굴을?
Nice too.
Indeed. Not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
오르골 아름다워요.
Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
단서가 저기 하나 뭔가 있다.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either, especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
포도주 잉크가 번진
That's some of what we
특수한
know. Seems Dettlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
무고하진 않지. 살인을
Not how I'd put it. Doubt it's how the Duchess will see it either.
했으니까.
I trust you to convince her. And then...
What? Go on, don't be shy. See, you've got it all figured out, including the grin I gotta wear.
It's a rather bold plan, but... Were we to find Renawed, we would strip the blackmailers of their hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
일단은 내려갔어. 공작부인한테 보고를 해야겠네요. 레벨 80이 되어버렸어.
What can I do? Few drops.
포토주는 신성하다. 컴온! 왜 안 와? 이 녀석이 일로와. 얘가 말을 안 들어요.
Your old man is your mum. Where's that coat gone this time?
취하셨군, 저 언니. 오차. 공작 부인에게 보고를 해야겠죠?
I was an off-theory prince once.
Let's go.
I heard old Victor Monarch has breathed his last.
Yes. 말 타는 건 너무 집중해야 돼. 운전을 못해. 운전이 힘들어요. 말 안장 이쁜 걸로 하나 사주고 싶다. 더 화려하고 이쁜 게 없을까? 오차.
I imagine you've been all over the world, soldier.
Rossi, you're all right.
Can I shoot your crossbow?
Kiss a summon.
토요일.
Can't believe it. Simply can't.
To be honest, every last man Jacques in these
Dark
parts has
secrets
acquired
taints.
a
Not so fast, Roach.
오, 여기 오는 건 처음일세.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
And what of the funeral preparations?
오케이.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
다 죽을 거야.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention.
문제는 그게 아니야.
What then do you intend to do?
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnap the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a
포도주 한
drop of
방울로
wine or
단서가
stains
잡히는
therefrom.
걸까?
They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saar Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269
헐, 한 방울의 냄새만 맡고.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Wait, Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
오. 안나 공작 부인께서 얼마나 이쁘게 미장을 하셨는지.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
You, hey, with the blades on your back. Help us. Look, monsters all about.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Help! Save us!
Show me where.
Back, you beast! Be quick! Help! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate we happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
Run, Roach. Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive.
Not so fast, Roach.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed?
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
Cleef, our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it! In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner.
첫 번째 걸
I shall
주문해야
find it.
되나?
Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
우리 전화 화끈해 너무.
We shall wait here.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Okay.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1262.
Got Camino over here. Fiorano, Dandelion's favorite, adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Oh. 이거다.
Ervelus. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
아니었나? 아니, 69네? 62. 위층인가?
Sonreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Right here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. This one's full too.
오케이. 집중, 집중.
Full. This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
이거.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonrial.
좋아. 이게
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
이상한 게 들어있군. 포도주. 포도주통에 이상한 게 들어있어.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonrial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
이놈 배신냈구나.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonrial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? At the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel, and, well, I've prepared it, have it ready to deliver.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
반역지가 됐어. 포도주 한 통 잘못 팔았어.
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Okay. 벌써 1시간 넘었어요. 루피는 부르고 있네요. 오늘 더워서 그런지 루피가 잘 싸네요.
Relax. Now we wait.
풍경은 멋지군.
Ah, our favorite vintner.
It's not him.
와우. 멋있는데. 카라! 내 카라! 빨리! 빨리! 아이고! 안 돼! 안 돼! 오케이. 와우, 잔인. 있어?
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
여기 계셔?
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
위험을 무릅쓰는 우리 전하 참 대단하셔.
Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
맞춰줘야지.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Wow.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Centurion. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Centurion.
Centurion?
I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Centurion. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
바로 움직이지 마. 아, 거기서 뭐 하나 써야 되는데.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Centurion appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Sooner or later, everyone slips up. Centurion stole the Sun Real. That was his mistake.
Yet if we had not happened on the wine stain...
You're right. We got lucky. Even so, still can't be sure he's behind the kidnapping, the blackmail. Need to find the Centurion, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
누가 온다. 누가 온다.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Centurion does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man.
Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
파티. Mandragora?
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude mystique. Consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event going to be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Serrano? 안나 헬리타가 파티에 적절하다고 생각할 만한 옷을 입자. 어떤 옷을 입어야 할까요?
Ah! Winds.
아니야. 아우.
Never learn. Didn't look like locals. Anyone's right. I'm a hunted man.
It's no laughing matter.
우와, 현상금이 걸려버렸죠. 잠깐만. 집. 일단은 제 집에 가서 이런 오호. 상대를 죽이면 체력을 회복한다. 헐. 태산 문화는 은검이 없는 것 같네요. 은검이 있으면 좋겠다. 왜 일로 왔나 하면은 어디 있지? 있다. 이 옷을 한번 꺼내고 냥냥 바지가 우아한 바지는 없네. 자, 폭신폭신한 물체가 자고 있자. 폭신폭신한 물체가 깼다. 으이차. 회복했나?
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. You know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family is long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
여기 머물러도 괜찮아.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality.
가정부로 고용하지 뭐.
After all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals, you know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit roasted oaks was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall. But somehow, for now, at least, I do not feel drawn to the city.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep. I went in search
집에 누가 요리해주고 청소해주고 빨래해주는 사람
always
있으면
change your
너무
mind.
좋겠죠.
Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
파티에 적절하다고 느껴질 만한 의상을 찾고 방송하러 가야지. 벌써 2시가 넘었네요. 나 1시까지 할까 하다가 어느새 2시가 가까워지고 있어. 오늘은 다들
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
사이러스. 그리고 재단사의 작업실. 일단은
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
우아한 보클레오 하이. 오케이. 좋았어.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever servant, sir.
이제 다음에는 문이 어디 있니? 그다음에 물건을 좀 팔아야 되겠어. 물건을 좀 팔고 옷을 입고 가야죠.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not? Night, love, and wine. No half-hearted pleasure.
그림을 좀 하면 좋겠는데 그림을 안 봐요.
Not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available.
후훗. 아무도 없다.
Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
우와. 우와.
Nice tune.
기력이 회복되었다.
Returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now. Available from me alone.
어이구.
Is my head ever spinning after last night?
길이 헤매고 있어.
Watch where you step.
Oh!
How's Samantha?
일단은 여기에서 이요 아저씨.
You need new bridges? Gauntlet!
What have you got there?
이 사람한테서 이걸 팔아버리고 수리하고 다시 팔고 아, 돈 없어. 돈이 없으니 옆집에서 가서 아이고 옆집 아저씨
Best steal.
Show me what you have.
한테 팔고 아, 두 자루가 남았어.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
오케이. 그리고 여기에서
Greetings.
I hope you're.
What do you have on offer?
마저 팔기. 오케이.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
팔고 옷을 입어주고
Jean-Louis Ludovic, the latest in cuts and styles.
장갑 벗고
Court fashion. Jean-Louis
오,
for the ladies.
나쁘지 않아요? 이쁘죠? 이쁘다. 자, 오늘은 이렇게 이쁜 옷 입고.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyrac Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again. Citizens, beware of the beast. Turn your trembling hearts to the good book. You will find solace there. New customers and old alike. Fine meats available from the butcher in San Sebastian. Fresh sausage, tripe, and other offal daily.
Killed our hobby. Pouring heartburn.
멋있다. 이거.
Another murder by the horrid.
저장을 하고 오늘은 여기까지 할게요. 나 벌써 2시가 다 됐다. 오차. 그리고 우리 놀아달라는 거야. 깨우자는 거야. 아유 아파. 헤헤헤. 오늘은 여기까지 할게요. 안녕히 주무시고 좋은 밤 되시고 좋은 주말 되세요. 안녕. 냥냥냥.